You ain't even necessarily gonna get it, even if you give it. Even if you give respect, doesn't mean that you're guaranteed to get it.
Isn't guaranteed. Yeah.
What's up, Vonster?
Hey guys. How'd I go? What did I miss? What am I missing here? Are they hating on me still or what?
No, they're not at you yet, but I think they're really close.
They're making their rounds, Vaughn.
I can't wait. You know, it shouldn't. I just love how much fun Rippaqverse fans are having all the time. Just the laughs, the loving of the characters and the stories. They're just having a blast, aren't they? They don't just sit around bitching about literally everything all the time. I love playing in his sandbox. It's okay. So yeah, thanks for having me on, Frog Tony. It's good to see all you guys, by the way.
Hey, Vaughn, it's more of a litter box than a sandbox at this point. Am I right?
Shit, yeah.
Well, you did miss one thing they mentioned, Vaughn. They said that you were spoiling the comic by putting those 2 panels out. You've spoiled the comic for all the people who haven't got theirs yet. How would you like it? They said, how would you like it, Vonster, if someone put images from your comic and they lied about what the contents were? How would you feel?
Here's the thing. I would feel like I got any kind of if it's criticism, it's criticism. The fact that they're hiding it so people can't see it tells you a lot more about them. They don't want people to make up their own minds about those panels. They want people to they want to sell you a story. And it sounds like this guy's making up a new story. Like, why are people doing this? Like, it's this big ornate story, right? Where like we're unhappy with our own stuff or whatever. We're not where we should be. Some horse shit like that. Like, I like where I'm at. I don't want to run a warehouse. I don't want to run a warehouse that sells shitty books. I don't want to have that type of overhead that Eric has. And I definitely don't want to like hire the Devil Piss twins to write my shit and run my lore too. So it's, you know, I don't see what I'm supposed to be jealous of. Like, I do make people happy and I living off it. Like, I like where I'm at, man.
Yeah, it's the point is to tell a good story. That's like the main focus. I want to tell a good story. I'm pretty sure, Vaughn, you're the same way. It's like, I want to tell a good story. That's the challenge. That's the creating new characters, diving into new worlds, you know?
Well, you can't change what the mainstream does unless you hit them over the head with something so good they can't deny it, and they have to change course themselves and stop.
Because they're sheep.
The maniacs.
They're sheep. Yeah. When something pops, then they follow. Then if you could pop some good shit, they'll follow it.
Vaughn just doesn't want to be a successful black man. That's what it is.
Oh man,
Katie's mad. She says, "I leave," and Vaughn shows up. Damn it! All right, to circle back on the Yaira being raped, I think what people are missing. The difference between a Punisher and a Yaira. Punisher doesn't have any superpowers. He's in danger. Every time the Punisher goes out, he's in danger. Yaira literally was in no danger from that guy raping her. If that guy could somehow overpower the most powerful being in the Rippaqverse, that would be amazing, right? This guy he's in jail because obviously Alpha Core was able to jail this guy. He's somehow now a threat to Yaira, who just beat the shit out of all of Alpha Core by herself.
Well, if he had pulled her into his cell, you know, that would have worked better with her off and knocked his jaw off or whatever. Or, you know, let him try to rape her and then use her godlike vaginal muscles to just cut his dick right off. Patop, you know?
Or he grabs her shoulder or arm and like, bitch, I'm talking to you. Like, you know, and then she's
something.
Like,
make him like tentacly too, you know? Make him kind of more monstrous because there's not enough cool, weird villainous people in Rippaqverse that have interesting things, but like that could have worked. Instead it was just like, hey babe, nice body, maybe I could bust a, and everyone's like, oh, he was gonna say bust a nut, that means rape. Like, no, it doesn't. He could have been saying bust a bottle of champagne open, let's celebrate.
Well, even if he did say bust a nut, it's still not rape. Him going, hey, you busted me out, I'd love to
that whole punch to the jaw, blowing his whole head off.
What if he was wanting to bust a dance move and start popping his ass cheeks, you know?
So let me bust a groove for you, baby.
And then Yaira killed him before he did that. Now Yaira's a hero.
Maybe so that was his ability too, like great at dancing, not, you know, raping, you know,
twerking.
Yeah, twerk. He was the twerkmeister.
He's the tornado twerk.
Never know.
This is where Transformers fan and Hobo destroy this man so badly. Transformers fan says,
"Oh, they destroyed you, man. You're dead."
Yeah.
You're
feminists, like, even though they have been very vocal about being anti-woke, but And in my video, I said, Eric never really based it around anti-woke. He just based it around entertainment being fun again. Also,
exactly.
Because
That's a problem.
crap is stupid. Still pushing.
Also, by the very definition of woke, if woke exists, if it's a thing, and your book is not woke, then it is anti-woke, because that's what anti means. It's the opposite of woke.
If it is
Right?
anti-woke, it is pro-woke. Or
Is that
not
what it is?
anti-woke, it is pro. If it's not anti-woke, it's pro-woke.
Yeah. So
The criticism narrative, even though it's the 50th time I've told you, I gave mine and he doesn't mind. Tony Gonzalez of CG. Yaira punches a guy's jaw for hitting on her. Feminist media approved.
Damn right.
Yeah.
I love how they're so quiet, like they don't know what to say. They're processing what they just read.
Transformers.
I mean, doesn't Wonder Woman punch guys in the face too?
Wonder Woman
That's
has
not-
never punched a dude's jaw off for going, "Hey, you look hot, Wonder Woman."
Nice bod. Loses his lower jaw. That's not Wonder Woman. But now you guys remember, you guys were saying she's Punisher, so it's a little different than Wonder Woman, isn't it? It's whatever they need it to be, right?
Yeah, if she's like an anti-hero type, Wonder Woman is not that. She's a paragon. So you would have to base her with like an Elektra or something like some anti-hero woman that would be in that position.
Anti-heroes have something that drives them. They don't just willy-nilly do whatever they want and hurt people and put people in danger like Yaira does. Yaira's not an anti-hero. She's an asshole feminist trope on steroids, ruining the Rippaqverse fandom now, because now they have to admit, like, they gave this guy a lot of money and he sold them a Girlboss book. And I'm loving watching this.
But also, anti-hero, just like a hero, is trying to do good. A hero has rules that they live by, right? They still follow the law, where an anti-hero will work around the law through the spirit of the law, but still try to be a hero, right? Yaira is just an asshole. Everyone, in fact. Isom is an asshole. Alpha Core are a bunch of assholes. Like, that's all Eric knows how to create is assholes.
Rich
That's
assholes.
why Az likes it, because Az likes assholes. Makes sense now.
Oh, it's okay when they do it.
It's okay when who does it? Vaughn, did you put a feminist in your book?
Dude, not at all, dude. Are you kidding me?
But because they're like, it's okay when they do it. So like, who's the they in this equation?
I don't know. They didn't show an example.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so even let's say, for sake of argument, Wonder Woman does do it. We've never said that was okay. Captain Marvel does it. We've also not said it was okay. Like, so it doesn't matter if other people do it. Yeah, if other people have done it, we've criticized it rightfully.
Yeah, it's a bad feminist trope. The second a female feminist writer gets a powerful character, they can't wait to have her just assault someone for hitting on her, as if that makes some powerful point, right? And it doesn't. It's just lame, and it's not what guys want to read. You know, but to a chick, they're like, yeah, that's really hardcore. You know, it's lame.
Like, they still talk about that She-Hulk scene, you know, when she yells at the guys for doing like the same thing.
Yeah, that was a terrible scene. But I think at least in that scene, wasn't the dude not hitting on her? Like, didn't it turn out that like he wasn't? And then she realizes what he was doing.
I think so, yeah. I didn't watch it.
What's that song say?
Dipshit. Punisher would do the same if a female criminal did. You have such a hate border for Eric. It's not even funny. Contextualizing, ladies and gentlemen. I came up with this one. Contextualizing.
I came up with this one, buddy.
He said.
So, again, the Punisher is a normal dude. And I don't think he ever killed Elektra for hitting on him. I don't think he ever killed any female character for hitting on him, right?
He hasn't. He's a guy on a mission. He's a military mind on a mission. And someone hitting on him is not like, Uzi in the face, you know? He's not. That's not Punisher at all. These guys they're tourists. They don't know what they're talking about. They'll say anything to cover for Yaira. A chick with long blonde hair who flies through the air in blue and gold is suddenly this like Punisher anti-hero. Give me a break.
Says, you're telling me that the Punisher would pew-pew a criminal woman's jaw.
Pew pew. He can't say shoot because he's afraid that somehow he'll be demonetized.
If he hit
Yeah,
on him. Hey, nice
censoring
goal.
himself.
Blam, bitch, blam. It's sad that you'll say anything to cope with even mild criticism or Eric. It's embarrassing. You grow some balls and think of yourself.
Oh,
The guy that suckles off the teat of CG and was
Time to
like,
bring up
I'm a
Ethan.
Comicsgate king now.
You're just jealous. Hair flip. Oh.
You're proud of that?
make that make sense, dog.
And then
Make that make sense.
Master
The fifth
Hobo
one.
a book of the Punisher.
Like there's more than
Yeah.
5.
Hurry, post pictures of
If she's-
Punisher killing girls and some different stories that we know nothing about. And we know none of the context. Okay.
Well, if you look right here, she's already bloody and beaten. So it's not like, oh, she just hit on him and then he killed her, right?
She's like an assassin, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like he's killing a bunch of people in this place, and she's like the last one. And
Yeah.
they have
It's,
some sort of conversation. She's probably begging for her life, like, "Don't kill me." He's like,
Yeah,
"No,
she
bitch, you
begs.
fucking."
Time to
Like,
get
see, I could tell just from the art, the context of what's going on, without even reading the exact dialogue.
Like it's like Yakuza or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the blood splatter on the wall.
He's a target, dumbass. That was
Destroyed.
funny.
Destroy.
That was oops.
Look, there's
Oops.
her jaw, not even there no more.
Her jaw's still there. She has blood on it.
What the fuck? What is with this guy?
Media illiterate.
Again, yeah.
Go
Yeah.
on.
Well, that's a shame. You got to pack it up and go home. If the
Go
hobo
on.
got you, if the hobo got you, pack it up and go home. Pack it up and go home.
Oh nah, you had to see.
Did she
Keith
hit on the Punisher and tell him he had a great body, and then he threw out a window? Is that what happened? Because if so, that he would be right. But that's not what happened, man.
Yeah.
You guys are just taking. You're fumbling through your books to take pictures of Punisher killing women to act like that's the same as Yaira doing her girl boss. Like, don't hit on me, I'll murder you. Like, that's insane. That's insane.
Again, 2 feminists wrote Yaira. Let's not forget that. Of course, they would write that in.
Samurai says, "We know Punisher is a murderous anti-hero who kills criminals, though. Who the f is Yaira, and why should we care?"
True.
That's a good point.
Oh God.
Here it is, right here. It says Von Karen gets blown the fuck out after revealing he has no clue who or what the Punisher is.
You know,
Oopsie.
I'm pretty sure I know who wrote that on Kiwi Farms. First of all, people using Kiwi Farms to be like, gotcha. It's like, what the fuck? That's how low the Rippartards have sank. I hate to say Rippartards, but I mean, these people, it's a good description for the hardcores like Sturgis, you know? But I'm pretty sure I know who wrote that, and it's just someone who's absolutely making memes and hating on me as much as they can. And when I tried to explain to them my position, they didn't care. I took time.
Oh, they don't care.
They don't care. So
And there is no explaining on Kiwi Farms. They just say
They
shit.
spread hate equally. They even hate
Also, what's going on here?
I don't know.
Where's the image?
Doesn't
That's
Hawkgirl,
weird.
Vixen, and several other women body fools left and right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, again, doesn't Hawkgirl and Vixen
Oh.
body fools? How does that matter? It's like, hey, doesn't this
Yeah,
other
yeah.
feminist
It's a mainstream
feminist
comic,
thing-
so we like it.
Yeah.
These
So
guys
we
need to
like the
stop.
mainstream all of a sudden.
They're dissing on the Punisher and saying that he would just randomly kill a woman for hitting on him because she like was a criminal at all. Like we don't even know if that bad guy had just robbed a bank. We don't know why Alpha Corp put him in there.
Tax evasion.
Could have been.
I'm
But
pretty
it-
sure that there's at least one Punisher story where he lets a female criminal go because she's like a drug addict and she's like changing her. She's like,
Change your ways or else I'll be
Yeah.
back.
yeah, one of those type things. Like, he doesn't just, again, he's just not shooting everybody like, oh, you jaywalked. Bam! The Punisher's like killing people. Like there's a level of crime
Gotta
that you have
clean
to
the
commit.
street.
Yeah.
It's got to be like a victim, like a crime of the victim, I'd imagine, that he got to punish you for.
Don't
Indeed.
worry, no spoilers. Yeah. They're
Those-
putting spoilers out. I mean,
Also, that's
this
not a
is the guy right here.
spoiler.
This is literally the kind of comic he criticizes on show. Now it's coming out of his company.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
again, I'm sorry for some spoilers. In my video, I completely
was
blurred
that
out.
spoilers?
the tape.
Spoilers?
Huh?
With that little image that he showed.
Yeah, he thinks any image is a spoiler.
That's just him covering.
Yeah.
He doesn't want people to see it and make up their own mind, man.
So nobody can.
Yeah,
see
that's
them.
fair.
So
That's fair. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I got spoiled myself, but Cider Hype was all over this on Kiwi.
Bro.
That's
Of course, yes.
sellout hype. Jeez.
Cider's thing, just to spite Vonster. And
Oh man, are you mad? He's gonna support Cider just to spite you, Vaughn.
That's cool. Like, if you think the book's good, you should support it. Don't worry about me. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if his book's any good. No idea. I have a feeling like
Are
it
you
must
in a
not be that
feud?
good. If he's, huh?
Are you in a feud with Cider?
No, I think he's really freaked out on me when I try to explain my position on something. And I don't know if I still like him. I liked Cider Hype. Like, I told him my position respectfully, and it's cool if he disagrees, but he freaks out and he just reframes it as something else and then starts making these weird memes that don't make any sense. And you just kind of go, okay, crazy town, I got to go now. There's no feud.
No, because the way he said it, like, I'm going to support him out of spite. Like, if that's supposed to upset you, like...
No, I don't care. I don't care about Cider's stupid book. I don't care about what his opinions, if he's just going to be this much of a sycophant for Rippaqverse that he's going to ignore me when he knows I'm cool. Like, he knows I'm a creator and knows what he's talking about, and he ignores all of that because he thinks it's going to pay off for his book one day. That's the definition of sellout hype. He's selling out to a guy who doesn't give a shit about him or his book. He doesn't give a shit about good comics or good story or characters that are going to make a difference in indie or make a difference in this world of like shitty politicized comics. So, in the end, it's a lot of people have shown their true colors because of Rippaqverse, because they just go where they think the money is. They have no real integrity or values or at least the same values I hold dear. So,
all right, let's continue.
Good too, but it looks actually really good. The cider that got cooking up. Ring it up. That's a homo. Almost absolutely felt it.
Man, the homo got you, bro. You got to pack it up. Pack it up and go home.
See, that's everything. It's all about shutting me up.
Oh, I don't
it's
know.
all about shutting me up.
Yeah. And you got to go home. You pack it in. Some guy named the Hobo said a thing. And
got you. We got you because we posted pictures of Punisher killing a chick. It's not the same. It's not the same. Guys are freaking liars, man.
Vonster was the one that brought up Punisher. Do we have to look at that again? Oh, Punisher was brought up, and then he said, telling me Punisher would do this to a woman's jaw. Yes, he would.
Yeah,
proved it right there.
If she's a target, then
you changed
it right there. You even got Weapon X says.
Not to mention, Punisher killed those construction workers in the TV series. So
no, that's wrong. Right? Sorry, go ahead, dude. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it is wrong, but it's the Punisher TV. All these things are things people have complained about, right? It's like, remember that thing that we all complained about? Like, yes, we're complaining about that, and the Rippaqverse doing the same thing. It's like,
right?
Do you not understand? Do you not get it? That's why we're pointing it out. Yeah.
Well, the Punisher killed those dudes because they were trying to murder somebody, and he left that out because he's a tourist. They were pouring cement on a dude who was screaming in a pit, and then Punisher went apeshit. Like, it was an awesome moment. It was a Punisher moment. Yeah, nobody hit on him. He just starts shooting everybody.
Did Punisher blow up an oil rig in Texas for no reason? I think so. That's it. Pack it up, Vaughn. Pack it up.
She has ice powers, and yet the first thing she thinks about is blowing up an oil rig with a lighter.
As not to mention Punisher deleted the construction workers in the TV series just for simply being assholes.
Deleted.
Wrong. Oh. Pack it in.
The whole point.
But again, even if he did, so Punisher kills guys for being assholes. Yaira kills a guy for hitting on her. Do you understand the two things aren't the same?
Oh, no. That means it's good. That means if the mainstream is doing it and the Rippaqverse is doing it, it's good. See, that means Captain.
Yeah, but it's not even the same.
Yeah, like
those construction workers. Look, those construction workers weren't whistling at him as he went by. They were like, "Woo, look at that guy!" Hey, Punisher, look at that. Then he shot him. Like, okay, I'm like, yeah, that's a thing. But it's not what happened. It's literally, they're like, Punisher killed a guy once, so that means Yaira being a girl boss is perfectly normal. Like,
these, weren't you guys pissed off about this type of stuff happening before Rippaqverse, when some feminist girl boss would be like, don't hit on me, and like hurt people needlessly? We all saw Captain Marvel hurt that guy for his motorbike. It was insane. They had to cut that out for being too girl bossy.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's deleted. Even they went, wait a minute, we've gone too far. Guys, perhaps we've gone too far, and they took it out of the movie.
Yes.
Is that these people are just killing people out of nowhere in the book?
Out of nowhere.
The whole point. But
that's the point of Yaira just killing people.
About, people are running defense saying that she was gonna get raped and stuff like that. It's like,
do us a favor. We got some people watching in here, man. Yo, we got 69 people watching right now. Nice, by the way. Drop those likes, man. Drop them.
Oh yeah.
Drop those likes.
Punisher would, and he has. He never respond to you.
Yeah,
that's true. He never did.
Don't call Punisher a girl boss, guys. That's lame.
You didn't respond to Hobo, Vaughn. That means you were wrong. You got owned because you didn't respond in a timely manner.
I respond to Weapon X. I was like, yeah, actually, you're wrong. The Punisher didn't kill them for being assholes. They were trying to murder a dude. If he had killed them for being assholes, a lot of people, including myself, would have been like, what the hell's wrong with this show? What is going on?
That's not the Punisher. And I watched that Punisher show on Netflix. And there were moments where I was like, that's not like the Punisher in the comics. Like, there must be a new version of the Punisher I'm not familiar with. Because
conveniently cuts out that it's in the middle of an action scene, but it's totally the same. That's right here.
Oops.
It's right. Where is it? It's right here. Here's the top part and everything else going on. And then it's over here. It's down here.
Right.
He's literally thanking her for letting him out.
Hmm.
How can Eddie even begin? First off, the way this is written, oh Christ. Well, would you take a look at you, babe? What? No one talks like that. How can Eddie even begin to think that perfect? I mean, talking about yourself in the third person, I'd understand why someone might want to punch you for that. But begin to think that perfect body of yours for busting me out. Maybe I could bust a bottle of champagne out. There goes his head. It's insane. This is the type of shit feminists write all the time. Like, this is basic stuff.
Also, it's retarded because Eddie, if you're talking in the third person, like I would say, hey, how could Tony thank you, Vaughn, for coming on Tony's show? I wouldn't go, how could Tony thank you for coming on my show? I don't suddenly go from third person to first person. You be consistent.
Yes.